Hello guys, welcome back to Food Dojo. Today, we're in Asahikawa, Hokkaido, Japan, on a food adventure like no other. From mouth-watering local delicacies to hidden gems, we'll be exploring the vibrant food scene this city has to offer. Unfortunately, the famous Asahikawa was closed during our visit, but don't worry, we've got an exciting alternative lined up. Our first stop is the Otokoyama Sake Brewery Museum, where we'll dive into the rich history of sake making. The Otokoyama Sake Brewery Museum is a renowned establishment in Japan dedicated to sake brewing. It is operated by Otokoyama Company, famous for producing Asahikawa local sake, known as Otokoyama. The primary ingredients for Japanese sake are limited to rice and water, and Asahikawa, also known as chemical haiku mengoku, is an abundant rice-producing region with access to the necessary water from Mount Eisetsu. This museum boasts a 350-year history, serving as a cultural ambassador for Japan's traditional sake brewing industry. Visitors can explore valuable exhibits, including materials, literature, and sake vessels from the Edo period. During the brewing season, guests have the unique opportunity to witness part of the sake brewing process. The museum entrance is free, and the tasting and shop corner offers exclusive products from the brewery. It is a popular tourist attraction in Hokkaido, attracting approximately 200,000 visitors annually. The Otokoyama Sake Brewery Museum is a three-story establishment with unique exhibits on each floor. The third floor of the Otokoyama Sake Brewery Museum showcases a collection of traditional sake brewing tools, with a special focus on barrels. These tools demonstrate the functional beauty of Japanese culture, designed with ingenuity for a specific task in the brewing process. The floor also features a VTR presentation available in 5 languages: Japanese, English, Chinese, Korean, and Thai, providing insights into the sake production process and the history of Otokoyama. On the second floor, visitors can explore the history of sake brewing through captivating ukiyo-e prints. These prints, created by famous artists, illustrate the importance of Otokoyama and its history. Valuable materials, including the old sake brewing secrets passed down by the brewery family, are also exhibited. There are 22 ukiyo-e panels that show the production process of a specific sake, providing an interesting glimpse into the past. Remarkably, Otokoyama achieved the distinction of being the world's first sake to win a gold medal at the Mohn selection and has continued its success, winning the gold medal for an impressive 46 consecutive years. The museum also displays the numerous awards received by Otokoyama at the National New Sake Appraisal. Moreover, during the sake brewing season, visitors can observe the brewing process through glass windows. Finally, on the first floor, guests can indulge in the tasting and shop corner. Here they have the opportunity to sample a variety of Japanese sake offerings from Otokoyama. The corner features exclusive products, including seasonal limited and museum limited sake, for visitors to try and purchase. Additionally, Otokoyama merchandise such as sake cups, aprons, and t-shirts are available for purchase. Visiting a sake brewery is an enjoyable experience, where you can explore materials about sake brewing and its preparation. However, the real delight lies in the opportunity to taste and purchase exclusive brewery products unavailable elsewhere. At the tasting shop corner on the first floor of the Otokoyama Sake Brewery Museum, the staff provides easy-to-understand explanations about each sake. Apart from the complimentary tasting corner, there's also a paid section where you can try expensive sake for a reasonable fee of 100 yen per cup. In the shop corner, alongside the popular brands and standard offerings, you'll find seasonal sake unique to the Otokoyama Sake Brewery Museum, and Koshi, a limited edition sake made using rice flour from rice polishing. For additional delights, they offer amazake sweet sake and cheese made from sake leaves, as well as local beer crafted with the same water used for sake brewing, making it an excellent choice for souvenirs. Next to the entrance, there's a famed water of longevity known for its purity. The Otokoyama brewing water is readily accessible to the public without any cost. This water, sourced from the depths of Eisetsu, is integral to producing the renowned Asahikawa local sake, Otokoyama. Once you take a sip from the cup, you'll be captivated by its remarkable clarity. Drinking it reveals a gentle and smooth sensation, offering an enjoyable experience. Don't miss the opportunity to sample it when you visit the Otokoyama Sake Brewery Museum. Following that, we returned to the central area of Asahikawa for lunch. For our midday dining experience, we selected the charming, traditional establishment renowned for its expertise in grilling chicken. This restaurant is named Yakitori Professional Geniko. The name's origin is an amalgamation of Jin from Genzadori and Neko, which signifies a beckoning cat symbolizing prosperous business. This alleyway is frequented by both locals and tourists. It's a popular spot for office workers heading home after their workday and guests staying at nearby hotels. While Jineko is highly sought after, the restaurant's interior is relatively small, accommodating around 20 seats, and reservations are not accepted. Once you step aside, you'll be welcomed by a nostalgic ambience reminiscent of the Showa era. Jineko starts serving at 1 p.m. A beloved delicacy of Asahikawa, the second largest city in Hokkaido, is Shinkoki. This dish involves grilling a young chicken, making for a hearty meal. As we were planning to have ramen later, we opted for Shinkoki only. It's worth noting that there's a 1-drink requirement and a 200 yen appetizer charge. While Shinkoki is typically savory, a distinctive feature in Asahikawa is enjoying it with the special sauce. We got the half and half flavor. The standout flavor comes from the secret sauce that has been integral to the restaurant since its establishment. This unique and flavorful experience can only be savored at the well-established Jinneko, a dining establishment dating back to 1950. The Hokkaido source date chicken is slow-grilled over charcoal, imparting a delightful aroma and crispy skin. Yet the meat inside remains tender and succulent. Of note, the most remarkable aspect is the secret sauce. Its mild sweetness and delightful stickiness define its character. The salt level is well balanced, making for a harmonious combination. In my opinion, I found the sauce to be more delightful than the salt. This was my first experience with Shinkoki, an esteemed establishment that is truly worth visiting. Highly recommended. After enjoying Shinkoki, my hunger persisted, leading me to opt for some ramen. We decided to try Ramenai Tenkenshijo branch. Established in 1952, this is a long-standing name in Asahikawa ramen, boasting a history of nearly 70 years. Together with Hachiya and Aoba, it stands as a hallmark of Asahikawa's ramen scene. Besides the Shijo branch, there's another outlet situated in the Asahikawa ramen village. Situated around 1 kilometer from Asahikawa station, you'll find this shop tucked into a small alley branching off the main street. The facade exudes a serene ambience, and a captivating sign catches your attention. I placed an order for miso ramen, which turned out to be wonderfully light and tender, with a delightful fluffiness. When compared to Sapporo's miso ramen, it offers a gentler flavor that I personally enjoy. By the way, after doing some research, I came across the fact that Asahikawa ramen is famous for its soy sauce-based version. While the miso ramen was enjoyable, I do feel a slight regret for not experiencing the soy-based ramen. So, be sure to give them both a try if you get the opportunity. When talking about delicious local food in Asahikawa, one special dish is the famous salt offal. Among all the places to eat, there's a really famous and well-liked restaurant called Sumiya. It's super close to where we're staying in almost 7 Asahikawa by Hoshino Resort, just a 3-minute walk. And if you're coming from Asahikawa Station, it's about an 11-minute walk, which isn't too far. Inside Sumiya, there are about 60 seats. This time I asked the hotel staff to reserve a spot for us. But when we got there, the place was almost full. So if you really want to eat here, it's a good idea to call ahead and book a table. One thing to know is that the first floor of the restaurant doesn't have a ventilation fan to take away the smoke from cooking, so the air can get kind of smoky, and your clothes might smell like it afterward. The food on the menu is pretty affordable, and each dish won't cost you too much. Even if you eat a lot, you'll probably spend less than 3,000 yen each, unless you order a lot of drinks. We began with the salted offal, a great deal at only 360 yen. The salt hormone has a lighter flavor and a slightly crispy texture. When cooked just right, it's tender and juicy. If you cook it a little longer, it becomes crispy. The meat cooked on the grill has an overall strong salty taste. Some might find it a bit salty, but it pairs well with a cold beer. After that, I opted for the tamato from the base of the tongue. is softer and fattier than pork tongue, offering a rich and meaty flavor that I truly enjoyed. I also ordered beef ribs and kimbap, but personally, I favored the tanmato and kimbap the most. I later learned that many locals go for a mix of different hormone cuts. In a single dish, you can savor both the upper hormone and the salt hormone, offering a variety of flavors to enjoy. The total bill, including beer, came to 3,500 yen for the two of us. The meal was truly delicious, and I highly recommend giving it a try. Did you know there's this tradition known as the shimi parfait here in Hokkaido? It's a delightful way to round off your evening after indulging in the exquisite Hokkaido cuisine. And we're actually heading to experience one right after our delicious dinner. Nestled in the lively entertainment hub at the heart of Asahikawa City, you'll find the Night Cafe Switch Flavor, located on Paris Street along Fort Joe Street. This establishment is renowned for its appeal as a shimi parfait destination, a night cafe, and a haven for book enthusiasts. The interior exudes a distinct sense of style, adorned with a diverse collection of magazines, novels, photo books, and hobby literature spanning various genres. Personally, I found the ambience to be quite enchanting. When I visited, I really wanted to try their pudding. It was priced at 800 yen, which was a bit on the higher side, but the pudding was incredible. They made it using milk from Timor Farm, and it turned out to be super creamy and tasty. The pudding is a little firm, which is a trendy texture right now. The whipped cream and caramel sauce had a strong flavor that worked really well together. In addition, I ordered a matcha parfait for 980 yen. It was such a treat. The matcha flavor was rich and satisfying, and it came with layers of creamy goodness. As I dug into each spoonful, I could taste the perfect blend of sweet and slightly bitter notes from the matcha. Wonderful local touch to the dessert. While enjoying the matcha parfait, I couldn't help but admire the cozy atmosphere of switch flavor, the warm lighting, comfy seating, and the faint aroma of coffee and desserts added to the pleasant experience. It was a great way to end my visit, leaving me with a satisfied smile and the desire to come back for more enjoyable moments. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked today's video, please like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Also, make sure to check out my other videos as well. Hope this video was helpful, and stay tuned for more videos. Ciao, see you in the next vlog.